Cancers, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your no contact love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. All right, we are looking at the current energies towards you of the person that you are in no contact with. What is their energy towards Cancer, please? All right, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. I see the Eight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck for their general overall energy. All right, Cancers. I definitely feel like this is kind of a complex situation you got going on here. At the bottom of the deck, for their general overall energy, I see the Eight of Cups. For some of you, I'm getting a couple different messages, so just take the ones that are for you, and leave what's not for someone else. For some of you, I do feel like this Eight of Cups could indicate that as difficult, yeah, look, we got the Ten of Wands underneath that too, that as difficult as something was to do, some of you may have had to pull back your energy or put up a boundary with this person because of certain choices, actions, behaviors, right? For some of you guys, I definitely feel like there could have been a cycle, and I feel like you got to a point where for some of you, you had to do that, right? For others of you, this person, there could be something here in the current energies that they are having to walk away from in order to have something with you, but it does feel like that is something that is very difficult for them to do, okay? Now, that could be a lot of different things. For some of you, I definitely feel like it could be a third-party situation. So there could be a karmic kind of a connection that this person is in that they are going to have to walk away from fully before they can come towards you, but they could be, you know, having a hard time with that for whatever reason. For others of you, it doesn't have to be a third-party situation. It could be there is some kind of blockage. There is some kind of habit or addiction or mindset, lifestyle that this person has to walk away from in order to pursue something with you. And this person seems to be fully aware of that, okay? Regardless of how this is resonating, even if it's resonating that you had to, you know, walk away from them because of their actions, choices, and behaviors, I still feel like the second message applies, where, you know, I feel like they have a desire. I see the Queen of Wands underneath that. I definitely feel like they have a desire to move towards you here, but they know that this is something that they have to leave behind, right? Like I said, it could be a mindset or a habit or a behavior. There's some kind of change that needs to be made. I feel like I'm reading for the similar Cancers as your last reading, because I'm getting kind of a similar message. So if this one resonates for you, that one probably is for you as well. Now, we have the Page of Pentacles in the area of this person's thoughts. One, the pages are the messengers of the tarot. This person definitely could be thinking about communication, but I don't think that I think it came up the Page of Pentacles for a reason, because to me, the Page of Pentacles he's the student of the tarot, right? He's very prepared. He wants to do everything the very best way, give himself the very best start. And I kind of feel like that here. I feel like it's like, not only does this person want to move back towards you, but if they do, they want it to be right, right? So I definitely feel like there's this, especially with the Eight of Cups coming up right before, it's like, I know what I need to do in order to move towards Cancer. I know what I need to do so that I can reach out to Cancer, or so that something can move forward with Cancer. I feel like they're just having a hard time doing it. We have the Five of Cups in the area of their feelings. One, I definitely feel like this person has a lot of regrets for their past choices, actions, behaviors, a lot of regrets. And I do feel like even here, this person didn't even realize the Two of Cups, that soulmate connection that he had, because he was focused on all these other things, right? So one, I do kind of feel like that there could be some kind of awareness or realization about what this person had and the damage that they've caused to that with you. I also do feel like there is a bit of a grief or a difficulty in moving away from whatever this is that they need to move away from as well. Okay. For some of you, if it's not a third party situation, it could definitely be like a habit. For some of you, it could be like drinking or something of that nature. For some of you, it could be a lifestyle. And what I mean, I feel like some of you, it could be like a fear of commitment. Even if there's no third party, I feel like it could be like a fear of that, like leaving that behind. I also kind of feel like it's more than that. There's this energy of disappointment that comes with the Five of Cups. It's like, what if I do it and I fail, So a lot of fears coming up for this person. We have the Seven of Pentacles here for their intention. I definitely feel like this person knows that there's something that they need to work on, deal with before they can move towards you. I felt that earlier, and I still feel that here with the Seven of Pentacles. It can be an energy of kind of investing and waiting for the result. It can be a kind of analyzing a situation and trying to decide, how much am I willing to change? How much am I willing to give to this? Am I ready for this? We're going to clarify it so we can just get more information. Tell me about this Seven of Pentacles energy, please. I see the Nine of Swords. I also kind of feel like, especially if there are other people involved, somebody's trying to figure out the best way to do this with the least damage inflicted possible. And some of that's coming from this space of regret for all the damage they feel like they've caused, maybe to you, maybe to this person. For those of you where it's not a third party situation, I definitely feel like somebody doesn't want to hurt you again. So it's like, I want to make sure that I'm ready this time. Like, I want to make sure that I'm ready to do it right. I know what I need to do. I want to make sure that I'm actually ready to do it. Because whatever this is, it definitely looks like it's very difficult for this person. And I do feel like somebody knows that they have caused you a great deal of hurt, disappointment, and pain, and they don't want to cause you anymore. So I actually think that this is a very healthy energy here, in the sense that I feel like somebody's not just being selfish and willing to rush right back in, even if they're not fully ready for it. It's like they want to make sure that, if I start to go down this road, I want to be able to, be successful in it. I don't want to end up hurting Cancer again. We have the Ten of Swords here as the challenge. So this could be a couple different things. For some of you, this could be indicating that an ending that you have already experienced with this person. Like I said, I feel like it's been a very difficult ending. I feel like there's been a lot of pain throughout this situation. So it could simply just be representing that and having a hard time with it. Neither of you, I think, fully wanting this to be the end, but also not wanting to, repeat any past cycles or go through what you've been through in the past. Neither one of you want to do that either, right? So it's like, I don't want to let go of this person, but I also don't want to go through that anymore. So that, presents challenges. The Ten of Swords could indicate, like I said, having to end something else, whatever that may be, and that showing up as a challenge. For some of you, there could have been a sense of betrayal in this connection that's going to take time and healing and, rebuilding of trust to come back from. So it could be any of those messages. It could be all of those messages for you. We have the King of Cups for this person's next actions and behaviors towards you. Not a huge action energy, but I do like it. One, this does indicate this person has a lot of love for you, right? And it's them, just being in that energy, being very aware of how they feel about you. I also like that the King of Cups is somebody who's very emotionally mature and is very much in control over their emotions, and they're very emotionally available as well. So I feel like this person could be kind of growing through this experience. I do feel like they're moving into a more emotionally mature space, a more open space than maybe they have been in the past, especially for those of you where commitment has been an issue. But I just see them being, it's still not a lot of action yet. The Two of Pentacles as the potential outcome. So let's see about that. We have the Magician, the Page of Cups, and we have the Death card. Wow, that's very powerful to me right there. And the Fool at the bottom of the deck. That's a very, very powerful combination, Cancer. The Two of Pentacles, one can be an energy of making adjustments. I do feel like somebody's going to be making a decision. It may not be right this second, but I do feel like that is coming. I do feel somebody making a decision. I do feel like there's going to be a bit of an adjustment period. You know, somebody can be ready for big change, but it still takes some adjusting. It still takes a little time. But the Page of Cups, I do feel like you will get that communication from this person. I feel like that is a confirmation. And especially with the Fish and the Bull here on the Page of Cups, this person's not wanting to see you, the one, getting away. We have the Magician here as well, trying to find their confidence. The Magician is somebody who has all the tools and all the confidence to be able to make something happen, right? I feel like that's what this person, I feel like they are capable of making these changes. I feel like they just have to kind of find that confidence in themselves and find the intention to direct that energy. But they have the Death card with it, which I think is very significant that it came up that way, because the Death card to me is representing whatever needed to end, I do feel like is going to end. And I also feel like this is a huge change, a huge transformation for this person. And it does look like it is leading to some kind of new beginning here with you. But that is what I have for you. The signs I'm seeing, I see Sagittarius, Pisces. I see all the earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini. I see Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading definitely can still resonate for you. That is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps, and everything you need to know is in the description box below for you. If you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.